Hey folks, Mark Johnson, Tech Snobs. Full review on the Samsung Galaxy S4 Zoom. Now, this recently came out on AT&T. You can get this, I believe it's still $199. You know, there's probably some promotions out there. You may be able to get it a little bit cheaper. Didn't really do too much of an unboxing or anything. It really wasn't nothing too much new in the box. You got your normal charger, of course. You know, normal manuals. There's nothing just really exciting. I mean, a lot of things in the States lately really haven't had anything too intriguing in the box as of late. So definitely, you know, that's that. Looking at the phone slash camera hybrid we have here. Now, definitely very compact feel to it. It's got a nice feel in the hand, even though it is a, you know, a camera, full-fledged camera, point and shoot. One thing I do like, it is a 10x zoom on it. It has the dial that you do control the zoom. You got your flash. It has microphones, of course. There's the shooter button at the top. You have your volume rocker right here on the right side, along with the power button, just like all other Samsung phones. At the bottom, you do have the micro USB charger. And another thing, when you go inside, it does have a 2330 milliamp hour battery underneath, and along with the takes a micro SIM card. So that's definitely nice as well. 16 gigs onboard storage, which is definitely decent. Ability to expand on the bottom with a micro SD card, which is helpful, up to 64 gigs. You can also put this on the tripod mount, which is definitely very, very nice. You can use this on the tripod mount. Another 3.5, actually the one and only 3.5 millimeter jack for, you know, music and so forth. And that pretty much wraps it up. Specs on it is pretty much basic specs, nothing too out of this world. I actually ran an AT&T benchmark, and I know some of these benchmark results are, you know, kind of fake, but just give you an idea, there's the Note 3, which is, you know, ranked all the way at the top. And then when you go down, this one comes in right around 12,943, which is okay. You know, by no means is the fastest Android device out here, but it definitely falls in, you know, along with the lines of last year's products. Also, looking back at some of these details, you can see. I actually want to give you some info about the device itself. So you got a 16 megapixel camera, Android 4.2.2, which is great. Make sure this zoom in a little bit. 4.2.2. Resolution's only 960 by 540, which isn't the greatest resolution on this device. There's your memory, RAM, SD card. You know, like I said, Samsung Exynos dual core processor on here. And that pretty much sums it up for the most part. Nothing, you know, really too out of this world. Hopefully we'll go to Android 4.2 and 4.3 and 4 when you get to that point. So other than that, you know, it's pretty much basic, you know, Android phone. You know, TouchWiz on here. You got your Samsung apps. It's really not too overloaded with a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, outside of the AT&T stuff that you're always going to get, and, you know, all the Samsung software that they throw on. Just comparing it to some other devices, give you an idea. Here it is. Really, you know, it's the thickness that's going to get you on this device. I mean, it's not so much, you know, the functionality is just, you know, can you deal with the thickness? Now, if you want to take pictures from a long ways away, you'll have to deal with it, but it is a much thicker phone. Here it is compared to the iPhone. As you can see, it's probably almost, you know, close near to almost 3 times the size of that. Pretty crazy. And then you have it next to the Note 3, which is monstrous, as we already all know. So there it is compared to the Note 3. And looking at the screen size, you can see like pretty big difference, because you only have I believe this is a 4.3 inch display on here. I have to double check. It's either 4.3, well, this is a 4.7, so let's see. Yeah, so it looks like it's a 4.3 inch display on the Samsung S4 Zoom. Now, one thing is very interesting. Like I said, my main pro of this device is that when you turn the dial, which is really cool. You get access to all the scenes, which is very, very nice. You turn it, there's your beauty phase, macro, animated photo, all that's real nice. Then you can click on one, and then you can click on the center, or click on the actual auto, and then out it goes. Actually, I have it upside down, and then there you see it. You can press down on the button to autofocus. Let's go ahead and grab the iPhone here. And then you can just press down on the button and take the picture. I'm trying to get it to focus a little bit better, but there we go. And the pictures are decent. You know what I mean? Like, you know, not bad pictures at all. You know, obviously I have the flash on, which isn't going to help, but, you know, pretty responsive. Just zoom, okay, so nothing, you know, really spectacular, but that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, the Galaxy S4 Zoom, nice phone. Overall, I think, you know, the main pro of this is this zoom lens. You got 10x zoom on it. It basically just comes down to whether or not you're going to take a lot of pictures, and that's the reason why you would choose this phone over something else like a HTC One X or, you know, Galaxy S4 or S3 or whatever else there may be. So definitely keep that in mind. Be sure to check out the site, tech-snobs.com/blog for more coverage. Take care.